Alright, we're here at Massapequa Preserve. And the specific reason why we are here today is the fact that the leaves are hitting their peak. So we're going to make our way up to the lake first, and we're already seeing some colors, which is a good sign. So here's some more up here. Yeah. So that's already a good first start. Because I was seeing on the Long Island hiking page, I was seeing it, and I was noticing that all over the South Shore, particularly in Nassau and Suffolk, there's already been a peak. So let's take a look around the lake. Wow. Look at that. Even though I'm using my iPhone 4S, I gotta say, I mean, this is beautiful. I gotta take some wider shots with my iPhone 8 camera in a little while, but wow, this is pretty. This is so beautiful. And a better angle right here, see? And then right there is a couple other of the leaves that are changing. I'm gonna take a little walk around here. There might be one other trail, and if not, I may have to go up that trail so I get back to Sunrise Highway, because I literally have an hour here to make the train back to Queens to make the 3031. So yeah, look at that. That's so pretty. That is so pretty. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go take some pictures on my iPhone 8. Beautiful today. Beautiful today. Wow. Of course, here are the waterfalls. Yep. Look how pretty this is. Wow. Yeah, so for the YouTube portion of the video, I wanted to get like the bush right here that has like a couple leaves changing, and a couple of these trees right here, they're showing some beautiful colors too. Wow. Look who decides to present a photo bomb. Trust me, I need a good laugh today after the experiences with mass transit I had to deal with today. Well, particularly the Q46 didn't give me an issue at Long Island Jewish, but let's just say Nice Bus kind of gave me a little ruckus, and you'll see that another video coming up. Not what this video is about. We're just taking a look at nature. So, wow. Beautiful. Look at that, the duck is right there. Might be a swan though. So I think the hiking trail's up there. That's where I gotta go. So I get back to Sunrise Highway, I think. So that should, I've done this hike before COVID, so I should know where to go. I'm gonna get the iPhone 8 out and try to get some wider shots. Yeah. Wow. Look at all these wonderful colors. You might as well get one more with the swan photobombing me. So, the hiking trail is that way, and I gotta get back to Sunrise Highway. So let's make a go for it. Wow. I mean, to think that if you live like right along these houses, like you have this incredible view right now. I mean, these are the lucky people. Well, I mean, again, Massapequa is mostly blue collar. Sure, you do have your white collar people here, but mostly here in Massapequa, I know there's a lot of retirees here, so you have your educators, policemen, firefighters, especially a friend of mine. I know his father was a first responder on 9/11 and thankfully got out of that situation. So, my second time ever here. Just gotta be careful, there might be some cats roaming around here. Last time I did this hike, that was an issue back in 2019 when I last was here. But the last time I was here, if I'm correct, I didn't go to Calder Pizza. I think I went somewhere else. Yeah, look at that, another view of it. So, yeah, we're gonna continue making our way along the hiking trail here. Right now it is 1:26, and I gotta make my way to, again, my train. I was just mentioning it. I have a train to catch at 2:10, which is a westbound train to Penn that will get me back to Queens, and point of origin destination to get the Q3031. Alright, kind of wanted to be funny about this one, but look, it's a slope. Okay, back to a serious point. I was looking at the hiking trail. There was a map literally here, and according to the hiking map, it mentioned that there is a way to get to the other lake near the train station, and I was speaking to Pine Power LI about it. He's actually literally miles north of me right now as we speak, as I'm recording this video. I don't know if I'm going to bump into him. I mean, if I don't, then, you know, you got to understand, folks, I really got to get back to Queens. Because once it gets 4 o'clock and I get to Jamaica, forget it. The traffic's just going to be a worse nightmare with all the York College students going to their evening classes. So, yeah, I'm really going to make up time. And also, if I get a Queensboro bus, I might as well just get on it if it has charging. So, yeah. I am literally going to enjoy this nice little hike, well deserved, with all the rain we've been getting on the weekends. Given the fact that with my Northwell job, I get every 2 weeks. It's the week off I get. Next week I have to report back in New High Park. And the only reason why I was in New High Park today was because my dad dropped me off. He was nice enough to take me to the N25 this morning, because he had to do his grocery shopping at a shop right nearby in New High Park. So, believe me, I'm not going to make my dad schlep all the way out here for nothing for me. If I have public transit, I use public transit. That's the bottom line. There's some nice colors here today. No question about that. At least the other side street over there is still viewable. So, yeah. Only reason why the leaves are like this right now, and makes a lot of sense for all the rain we've been getting, that really played a factor. I mean, maybe the more experienced hikers might know what I'm talking about. They've been around in Long Island for longer than me. Maybe they remember a late October period where we've had beautiful patches like these come like a week before Halloween, because next week's Halloween. So, yeah, I took some pictures to show my friends. I'm probably going to send them while I'm on the train when I charge my phone later. So, yeah. Ooh. Hope that wasn't a cat. Because, there's a loose cat in my neighborhood back in Fresh Meadows, and there were literally signs all over it past 188th Street when me and my dad were driving out here to Nassau today. And I want to mention, right now in Queens, I think the leaves are peaking at both Alley Pond and at, where else right now? Cunningham. So if you are in Queens, you might see some patches, but it's nothing like this here in Massapequa. So if you have the time and the money to really put down the strip, I 100% recommend this right now. And not just that, but again, Sutherland's Park in Babylon, Same with Belmont Lake Park. Funny enough, I literally hear the train right now. Wow, look at that. I gotta get a wide view. I'm gonna get my iPhone 8 out in a second. I'm not trying, because if I use the video feature, it's gonna drain the battery. I don't mind using this iPhone 4S. Wow. Get a focus here. Look at that, that's beautiful. Take a picture with my iPhone 8 in just a bit. So there's Sunrise Highway there. And there are the last of the colors. So I'm now going to make my way to the other lake, which leads to another hiking trail that goes right to the train station. So it's right now 1:41. Like I figured, I knew this would take 20-25 minutes on that time frame. So I gotta follow the trail along, and it should take me to the other part of the lake. So here's some water, that's a good sign. So I'm gonna get to the North Lake, which I didn't get to see the last time. And then I'm gonna make my way and take the 210 to Jamaica. And yes, I'm using this phone for a reason, because show you the end of the hiking trail. All right, so we're now at the north part of the lake here on Sunrise Highway, and taking a look at some of these pictures here. There's some awesome paintings. I mean, I wish New York City had this. Actually, we would prefer this in Central Park. That's besides the point. Okay. So I'm going to take a look around here for a bit. Not going to spend too much time here, because my train leaves at my train leaves at 2:10. 2:10 my train leaves, so we're just going to get some shots right around the northern part of the lake. And look at that, look at all these swans. I got to get a wider shot on my iPhone 8. This phone doesn't do any justice. Alright, so we're now on my iPhone 8. Again, trying to get some pictures for my friends. Promised I might get some pictures today. Here we go. It's really beautiful, huh? Look at all those swans down there. See, now I have the zoom. Now you can see them a little bit better. All right, last view of the lake. And here are a couple more of the swans. This part looks beautiful too. So even though there's some nice patches, again, this does it more justice. Oh boy, didn't expect this to happen. Yeah.
I thought I saw you over
there.
You're early, you don't have to head back. I got 20 minutes.
Yeah, I spoke to John just now. If I go that way, there's another part of the hiking trail that I looked up on Google Maps anyway. So, wow, it's getting windy now. Crazy. Okay, let's stick back on topic, folks. So, I have a train to catch again, 2:10 to Jamaica. Should be the 2:50 trip on the Q30 bus. I really want to try to get that one, because the 31 really doesn't have chargers. So I'm going to keep my phone plugged in, so that way if my mom calls me, then I can at least speak to her. Okay, so we see the parking lot. Good. Okay, the parking lot's right down there. Ooh, there might be a dog off its leash. I don't want to take a chance. I'm gonna walk to the parking lot. When did they add this here? It's just like Deer Park. Okay, well, it's crowded. I mean, there is the work crowd that commutes into the city, and they have their Town of Oyster Bay parking permit. And yeah, I'm sorry if I have to show license plates, but that can't be doxed out in New York, right? There are certain laws that do let you search up license plates, especially if you're looking for ticket lockup info. Oh boy. At least I'm gonna make my train on time. You know, it's the status quo where the people down here got what they wished. They don't want to share their parking, and that's what happens. And look at this, we have an empty space right here. But again, you have to pay for it through the town of Oyster Bay. Boy. Whatever happened to the motto, first come, first serve? Like Manhattan, when you get your parking. Well, all right. So I have a Babylon train coming in. So here's the entrance. Gonna walk that way anyway, but I didn't know if the dog was off its leash. Gotta be careful with that, you know? Okay. So I guess that's gonna wrap it up here. Really beautiful day today. Again, it's getting windy now. Wow, it wasn't windy earlier, like I mentioned. So, wrap it up here in Massapequa. Thank you for watching, and you know, the next couple of days here in New York, try to get outside and try to enjoy this beautiful weather, because supposedly Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we might hit near 80-degree weather. And I'll definitely try to come outside with my parents again on Saturday. So that's it. I gotta get back to Queens, so.
Epilogue.
Well, there is an epilogue. So there's a broken rail at Jamaica right now. And noticing there's wooden ties here at Massapequa. So the MTA wants to talk about a 20-year capital project. Yeah, sure. Pat Foy had preferential treatment when he was MTA chairman. That's why the whole Port Washington branch, my main branch of the railroad, doesn't have this problem. All right. Wooden ties, man. Meanwhile, I bet when we get to west of Seaford, or maybe west of Wantaw, that there's going to be concrete. So yeah, I'm going to have to complain to the new Long Island Railroad president about this. We should be having concrete ties already. I think even parts of the main line, the third track, have it. And the worst part is there's no USB charging or... I mean, I know, but again, this is Massapequa, all right? I mean, this is where my friend literally lives, right up the street on Route 107. So this is not fair to him. And look, they repaved this road. Meanwhile, here comes my train. So I'm gonna get going, guys.